The official LEGO Willy Wonka set was just revealed, and I am so happy that LEGO went with the classic 1971 movie and not the Tim Burton one, which both are nostalgic to my childhood, but this is definitely the better movie of the two. This set goes for $220 with 2,025 pieces and 9 minifigures, so a little bit steep, but not a terrible price. I think the design of this depicts probably the most iconic location from the film, at least one that's on screen, because you could say, okay, Willy Wonka's chocolate factory is the most iconic location, but really for the interiors, this whole chocolate river is the place to capture in LEGO, and there's a flowing chocolate river play feature, which that's pretty darn awesome if you ask me. The build for the boat is fantastic as well. I love how they build the front of the hull there. It has a great shaping to it that doesn't remind me too much of other LEGO boats. I like the printed canopy at the top, which is a dish piece. There's enough space to fit 6 minifigures in the seats there. And also there's enough space to fit a minifigure driving the boat. They don't include the Tunnel of Terror, which would be at like the front of this scene they have going on. So it kind of makes sense since they just sliced this display right here. I totally get that. For the surrounding land, I love the colors that they capture with those different lollipops and quote unquote plants. The design of them seems to have some more nice prints. You have like a mushroom print right there, which is apparently new. There's also some prints for the lollipops, lots of printed dishes. There also seems to be some printed bumpers as well with these parts right here. Though that's not to say that there isn't stickers in this set. Like, notice how the cane sugar bag right there is a sticker, which, yeah, I'd prefer if that's a print, but that's a gripe I have with every use of a sticker. There's 2 stickers on each side of the boat as well. This section to the right here has an interesting incorporation of these lampposts. I actually like how they have that built with the base right there with that modified 2x2 brick. In the movie, these are like support pillars for the factory. I like the use of that candy cane piece for the candy stalk right there. The trees are a nice colorful build as well. And I like how they even just randomly include the Mysterio fishbowl helmet piece for the first time in this translucent pink color. That's very welcome for minifigure fans like myself. This is a lot less colorful than the original LEGO Ideas submission. I don't think that's a problem though. The original LEGO Ideas submission was like a mashup of the 1971 movie, which this is based off of, the 2005 movie, and even aspects of the book. This one's just focused on the 1971 movie, and I think the color palette captures that movie perfectly, in my opinion. Like, notice how even the chocolate is just one single color in here, while the one from that idea submission is more textured, but I think this fits what it looks like in the movie. Regardless, other builds I like in this set include the tubing, which doesn't fit a minifigure, unfortunately, so you can't have Augustus Gloop sucked up through there. But the idea is still represented in a way. And I like getting that pipe piece in a translucent coloring. This also has Wonka's office as part of a hidden interior at the back. I will say, I don't think this does a great job capturing Wonka's office. And it's not just because they use stickers for those wall decors. Again, it's not like a huge problem for me. I'm used to it at this point. But I just feel like they don't really capture the aesthetic of that interior. In the movie, the office has things cut in half, and they kind of do the cut in half sink, but then the sink is where the desk is at, next to the quill. I mean, I like the chair build, but that's such a small part of the set, it's not a big deal. And while this isn't the same location, I like how they even have like the Wonka vision at the top right there. That's another sticker, again, something I wish would be a print, but that's really cute with how they have like a statuette minifigure on that sticker piece. And I'm glad they included that little part because it is such an iconic scene. To the left and right, there's a wheelbarrow as well as what could be presents or some packaging for his candy. Note that this is a facade, so it's meant to be displayed from the front. But let's talk about the minifigures. LEGO dodged a bullet here, even though all of us were like, okay, we know what this piece is going to be used for, which was introduced in the Harry Potter Summer 2025 Perfect Drive set for Aunt Marge. They did not give us Blueberry Violet. Look, I've been on the internet for a very long time, and I'll just say LEGO dodged the bullet, okay? That's it. I get why they didn't put that there also because, well, this isn't the same scene where Violet becomes a blueberry. But the minifigures are pretty great, and there's a reuse of a lot of familiar face prints for children that we've seen throughout licensed sets, and I don't think that's a problem. I think they captured all of the children and adults in this set, and the Oompa Loompas, pretty perfectly. The best minifigure, of course, is Willy Wonka, who I believe has a new face print. Love the torso and leg printing. This looks like Gene Wilder. The best part is the hair hat combo. The sculpt on there is specific to the character, and it came out perfect in my opinion. And I could see some DC fans recoloring that to use that for Danny DeVito Penguin. The Oompa Loompa, I wish there was more than just two, but these two look great where they have different face prints. One of them is more feminine, and I wonder if people are going to complain about that online. I guess now we can recreate her. Same torso print on both of them, and I love seeing that specific hair piece in green for the first time. Really, the only characters missing from this scene as a minifigure would be the parents of the other children, though you get Charlie's parental figure with Grandpa Joe. That's a great minifigure, even though it doesn't have any elaborate printing or anything there. I don't mind that there's no leg printing. Charlie, I think, is even better, where, yeah, I saw some people complaining with the leaks of this, where they're like, oh, wow, the torso print is so plain. That's pretty damn accurate to the movie, if you ask me. Notice how the kids all have a 1x2 new print of Wonka's golden ticket, which is such a fun design. I was at first kind of put off that Augustus Gloop used regular legs and not mid legs like the other children of this set, but when you look at him in the movie, yeah, the sizing there makes sense if you ask me. His face print is new, and I absolutely love the alternate face with the chocolate marking. That's freaking awesome. And I like the torso and leg printing they have going on there. It seems like this isn't one with dual molded legs, and that's just some skin printing in the middle right there. Also, this is the first time we're getting the Superman hair in that dark tan coloring, which is very welcome and super usable. Violet uses the Calamity drone hair in reddish brown, which we saw previously with Hermione. It's kind of funny because I believe this is also a face print from Hermione as well. Torso print looks great on her. Again, all the kids use mid-legs except Augustus Gloop. The design of Veruca has this perfect torso print interpretation, and I also love getting this short dress piece in red for the first time. I like how she has an alternate frowny face. And I really like the new torso print on Mike Teavee, which has a nice cool yellow base, and I like how you could attach his hat at the back there with a neck clip connection. That works very well. And when doing some height comparisons between the kids in the original movie, I was almost like, okay, you could have probably gotten away with making Mike Teavee have short legs, because he is a little bit shorter than the rest of the kids, but the mid legs are fine. And I don't really have much else to say with this set. I mean, yeah, like I said, $220 is a fine price. It's not the best price out there compared to another $220 18 plus set, one that I love, which is Krusty Burger. I don't know, this one definitely feels undersized for its main build, but it feels like it might have more stuff, even if it has a few less minifigures and way less pieces. But I feel like this one is the perfect sizing for what it's trying to capture. Also, oh my god, the piece count, 2,025 pieces. They're referencing the year this was released. Isn't that crazy? What a crazy Easter egg. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you love this set as much as I do? And are you a fan of the original movie or the 2005 movie? We're not going to talk about that new Wonka movie, which is not really an adaptation of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the book, so yeah. I'll see you later. Seriously, you commenting, liking, and subscribing helps so much with this channel and how the algorithm loves to kill it. Peace out.